Hi, welcome back to my channel, Aquarius. How have you guys been doing? I hope you guys did not self-sabotage from last week, but I did have other signs kind of get a similar message for this upcoming week. I'm praying that you are out of it. Of course, you were the first to go through it and get the hell out of it, because what better trendsetter is there than Aquarius, right? So this message is for my Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, and also any energy in Aquarius that's being amplified by the transits, okay? I'm using my heart chakra deck, something you guys know very little about. Just kidding. Oh, this is my kitty. Anyways, those are my cats. I have the door cracked so that way they can come in, because if not, they'll just be cussing me out from underneath the door, because it's animal abuse to have any door closed up in the house when you got cats, okay? If you know, you know. This was quick to fall out. I'm just gonna leave it out. Anyways, so what messages do we have from my Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and heightened Aquarius aspects? Divine higher power positivity, please let me know what we can expect for Aquarius on this third week of September, especially after this new moon that we just had in Virgo in modern, or Leo in traditional. Let's start with what we have and test the waters before we jump to any conclusions, right? BC, so much better. So this message is for the people who did not self-sabotage. Congratulations. You see that? Embrace. Whatever you accepted, it is now growing. You see the seeds from the heart chakra is literally growing roots and is bringing life to your life, bringing life to the energy around it. It's very good. It seems like this was overwhelming for you. This was very hard. This was a very hard battle. See, dedicated effort. You put a lot of effort and energy into this, making sure that you're believing and accepting that you are worthy of love, you are worthy of your blessings and abundance. And I love that for you, because I know it was really, really hard for you last week. So it says love abounds. See that? That is Ace of Cups, by the way. You're giving a brand new cup. Universe told you. Spirit said that it would. This is my other cat. Anyways, Universe said that you would have this, and now it is telling you that you're going to have it. It kept its promise. Universe will never switch up on you. It will let you believe something, just so that way it could surprise you. And I feel like Aquariuses very much dislike surprises, even if they act like they do, because they like the idea of being in control in some way. Or at least that's just the energy I've gotten from my Aquarius friends because of that Saturn influence. Just, it's that masculine energy of kind of knowing what's going on under my own roof situation, you know? Anyway, so Universe is helping you change your focus, shift your focus, so that way you are not struggling to survive anymore. Okay, base chakra, root chakra always reminds me of, you know, worrying about how you're gonna pay your bills. Her name is Marbles, but I also call her Mammies because she prefers Mammies. Hello, Mammies. Isn't she just so cute? Anyways, you're no longer focused on just trying to survive in this world, financially or with love. Like, you're starting to trust yourself and the universe, and you're just starting to trust that your job is stable and the relationship that you have is secure. And I love that you're developing this sense of trust. You're working so hard for it. You're really working through the shadow work, that inner child healing. It's beautiful. I'm so glad that it's looking up this week for you guys. Yeah, healing begins. Healing begins. I know. I can tell. Babe, I know. Thank you for confirming. Yeah, this card too. It lets me know, this rest and consider card, it lets me know that healing is transpiring because this person is sitting there reflecting, doing the shadow work. And you see that light behind them, up above their head? That's universe supporting them, giving them inspiration, showing them the light, giving you the energy and the strength that you need to go through this. And I love that. I love that. You're walking away from those old toxic behaviors and those patterns that no longer serve you. That generational trauma, that upbringing, those toxic relationships, those friendships, those jobs that don't serve you. It's amazing. I'm actually really, really happy for you. I know it was hard for you also. I knew one flipped. Blossom. Now's the time to heal. After healing is growing. Well, yeah. You're definitely growing from this situation. Growing and glowing. But remember, I was talking about fertility last week. I think that was for you guys. Blossom is also a fertility card, by the way. At least in my deck it is. So yeah, it seems like you're accepting this abundance, whatever it is. You're trusting the universe meant what it said last week. Yeah, with love. Last week it really felt like love, but yeah, things are looking up. This divine union and this partnership, you're being supported. That seed that was planted, it's literally growing. Look at that, the leaves on it. Eventually you'll bear fruit. You know what I'm saying? If you get it, you get it. But this is really good. This is better than last week. I am so happy for you guys. Oh my gosh. Please let me know in the comments how your week is going or how it turns out. I do want to ask how the people who are still struggling with the self-sabotage energy. I have my mind is racing. So many thoughts, so many questions. But I want to ask the universe, what will happen if you don't accept this and you do self-sabotage? Because I want you to actually know what's at stake here by self-sabotaging, okay? So, universe, what is at stake? What is Aquarius risking? I have this lead card. I believe that this is the Emperor. The Emperor. I have the Five of Swords. This is what would happen. And in this particular card, I kind of see, you see how it's himself, but it's his shadow self is right there. And I feel like the shadow self can also be the ego. So it's his ego's right there, just looking over his shoulder. And it's like, yeah, you're leading. Yeah, and you're in control. But you still have that devil on your shoulder. You know? Like, this is the angel and that's the devil. And I don't typically believe in that kind of duality situation. But it does bring perspective on that you're actually, you think you're the one behind the wheel. But there's a backseat driver, you know, and that's this. That's you thinking you're unworthy. That's you thinking that you don't deserve it. That's you thinking that it's going to be ruined anyways, that this wasn't meant for you, or that it was too good to be true, etc. All those negative things. And you get to choose how this affects you, by the way. It says win or lose. Win or lose, you get to pick your battle on this one. But it feels like even if you do self-sabotage now, you're still going to end up happy. You're still going to end up with what's meant for you, because if it was not meant to work out, it wasn't meant to work out. As simple as that. And it hurts. It always hurts. Endings, by the way, endings always hurt. But there's something better for you anyways. So regardless if it doesn't work out because you self-sabotage, it's because you felt in your soul, not that you were unworthy, but that it wasn't meant for you. And you were letting the universe know, because you guys are working together, co-creatively on your universe. So this is a learning experience for you, regardless. You see, teach. It's a learning experience for you anyways. And it may be, the reason why it didn't work out is so that way you can help guide others when you have similar situations. Like, you know how people who survive near-death experiences, or they survive death and they have near-death experiences, or, you know, they were a victim of something and they end up being like a famous influencer, sharing their story on how they felt, how they worked through it, how they persevered, and how they were able to help people with their experience. So regardless, you are going to be well off, whether or not it works out in your favor. Does that make sense? Whether or not, it's always going to work out in your favor. Will it work out the way you anticipate it? Probably not. And that's okay, because if you knew everything that life has to offer for you, would you actually be happy? Would you really be content? You may say, no, actually, I'd want to change something about that. Because 10-year-old you versus 5-year-old you versus 15-year-old you versus 30-year-old, 50-year-old, all those versions of you don't want the same things. So there's going to be a part of you that's going to say, I actually don't want that. And if you knew what was in store for you, you would say, no, I don't want that, and try and go down a different path. And then by the time you have all those experiences that shape you and mold you who you are authentically, you realize, wow, that path was for me. That path makes sense to me now. And you just gave it up. And the universe doesn't want you to do that. So the point is that it's not going to happen the way you anticipate it, but it will happen in your favor regardless, okay? So don't be down and out if you decide that you just can't do it and you have to sabotage this thing for some sense of control. So, because you need to heal, and your healing will inspire others. And if you are able to heal while accepting this abundance, even better. And that's what the universe wants for you, by the way. So what advice do you have for Aquarius? Illusion, dragonfly, you know who you really are. Like, what better card to describe an Aquarius? No, be for real though. Because y'all are literally called aliens. Literally. I knew there was another card. I like to have them in order. Boom, boom, boom. Playfulness. Take time to play. Enjoy life a little bit. Enjoy what life has to offer. Don't take it so seriously. Like, this isn't a life or death situation. If you feel the need to go one way or the other, do what your soul's purpose is. See that? The whale. Honor your soul's purpose. It's crazy because, like, yes, I was looking down at this, but I wasn't reading it. So either I subconsciously read it and it just, like, made sense, or this is truly your message, because that's exactly how I interpreted it. So by being authentic, By being authentic, you attract what's meant for you. So that's okay if you are not ready for something. Like I think I mentioned last week about marriage or a baby. If you're not ready for it, that's okay. Because you were meant to enjoy life. It's not supposed to be what's the word? Torture. That's the word. Because life is hard, it is painful, it is it can be serious at times, but it is never, never, never torture. And if at any point you feel like it is torture, no, not for you. Walk away, do whatever you need to do, and go save your peace. Save your life, go save your happiness, go save yourself. Do not tolerate torture at any expense, ever. Okay, and that's why I wanted to let you know that you don't need to persevere just because you want to accept this blessing. Because this blessing is going to happen for you regardless, because your soul knows which path to take, whether it is to work through it or to do that work later, and it folds on you right now. But that's okay. So you have a choice with the hawk. It says focus, choose your priorities and eliminate all distractions. So essentially it wants you to make up your mind. I know that you're working through it, which I'm very happy about, by the way. But to those of you who aren't, you're the ones who aren't, I know that you're still contemplating, trying to figure out how you can work through it in the best way for you, but you just sit down and you reflect via music, via journaling, via doing hobbies that make you happy, in the shower, meditating, whatever it is, jogging. You will get the information that you need. If you're not ready for it, that's okay, because you may be ready in 2 months, and then in 2 months that's when it'll happen for you. Okay, so there's no rush on it, but obviously the sooner you do it, the better. So if you can work through it, you're only saving yourself time, and you're sacrificing way less of yourself for it. Okay, it's my wisdom deck, dance. I love how it says dance. It said don't jog, dance. Don't listen to music, dance. Dance while listening to music, dance while jogging, dance, But it's just telling you to live for yourself, because are you really dancing for other people? No. Dance like no one's watching. For real. We love that. Aquarius lives their life literally dancing like no one's watching. Except I don't think they like to dance in front of other people. I feel like Aquariuses, they don't mind being seen as different and not the status quo, but they also don't want to be too authentic around other people because they're not worthy of seeing that side of you, I get it. They say mysterious like an alien. Like, I just had to say that. Like, aliens, it's like we all understand the concept of an alien, but like we really don't know anything about aliens. Aquarius. Guidance is golden. You see that? Meditation, temple. Definitely want to do some reflecting, and if you need some guidance from professionals, whether it's like therapists or counselors or people who have experience with situations that you've been in, definitely research it, Google it, do what you need to do, consult with the cards if you need to, consult your friends, your family, people who understand you and are going to guide you into the right direction, okay? And trust your wisdom. I think it's funny because nobody knows you better than you know yourself. So it's like you're going to go and get this guidance, and then you're probably going to hear it and say, no, thank you though. But it made me realize what I don't want and what I ain't finna do. So I know what I need to do. You know what I'm saying? That's probably what's going to happen. Someone's going to give you advice and you're going to say, thank you. I will not be taking it. But I know what I will be doing now. Because you didn't know before, but you know now. Okay? Befriend pleasure. It's the same thing with this dance. The universe wants you to be happy. Period. End of story. Go make it happen. Whatever's stressing you out, cut it off. Unless it's your kids, then you're gonna have to navigate a way to make life fun with kids, you know, with the things that you have. But everything else, don't let it sacrifice your happiness, okay? I love you, Aquariuses. I'm very happy for you guys. I do see a lot of growth, a lot of potential. Your abundance is coming. It's very clear. When it will happen, I'm unsure. That's up to you. It's totally your choice, and we love giving you free will, right? So have a great rest of your week, and I will see you next time. Much love, my alien friends.